I'm making green chili brownies. Counter cooking. No kitchen, no problem. So the other day I was watching a video with the Frugal Gourmet, and I grew up watching him on TV. I thought he had a really great cooking show when I was growing up. And the video showed up on my YouTube feed, and I watched it, and he was making green chili brownies. And I said, wow, that's really interesting. I'd like to try those, and Halloween's coming up. So I thought these would be a fitting treat for the Halloween season because it's something a little bit unexpected. These should look like normal brownies, but there will be a surprise in them. They are going to have some diced green chilies in them. So we'll see how these come out. What I'm using is this package of Pillsbury Classic Fudge Brownie Mix. I got this at the Dollar Tree. And then I'm using this little can of Bowl & Basket diced green chilies. You could use any brand. This is just the supermarket brand. This was like 99 cents. So all totaled, this was less than $2.50. The instructions say you need a 1/4 cup of oil, 2 tablespoons of water, and 1 egg. So instead of the oil and the water, I'm going to use the diced green chilies and the liquid that's in the can. This is the bowl I'm using. Here are the chilies from the can. I just added an egg, so let's just mix this together. And now we add the brownie mix. And let's combine this.
When you make green chili brownies, use a can of chilies and the liquid. When you eat green chili brownies, you may find you are addicted. When you make green chili brownies, use a can of chilies and the liquid. When you eat green chili brownies, you may find you are addicted.
The bag says to use an 8 by 8 inch baking pan. I just have this one, which is 9 by 9 inches. So these are going to be a little bit flatter than they normally would be. It also says to spray this with non-stick baking spray, so I've already done that. I was looking at the batter and I thought all of these little bumps were bubbles. And I was like, oh, I gotta get the bubbles out. But guess what? They're the little chilies. They're the green chilies making the bumps. So this is ready to go. I'm using my toaster oven, which I've had preheating. So let's put this in here. Now I do need to put some aluminum foil over the top of it. Okay, that looks good. Let's shut this. It's been a little bit more than 30 minutes. Let's check on the brownies, see what's going on here. So that's what they look like. I think they're done. Oh, they might not be done. I mean, it's super soft. Yeah, look, it's still like really soft and gooey. So I'm gonna continue to cook these. These have been baking for like another 15 minutes. They smell incredible. Okay, so we're basically at around 200. I'm gonna say these are done. The lighting is really weird right now, but this is what they look like. Do you see what's going on here? You can kind of see all the chilies on top. I'm gonna let this cool off for a little bit. The brownie has been cooling and I just cut it into 16 pieces. I like these little square pieces. Now the question is, can I get one of them out? Here's my brownie. As you can see, it's quite thin because I didn't have an 8 by 8 inch pan. This pan's bigger, so it's spread out more, but the flavor should be the same. Let's give it a taste. I'm surprised at how good this is. It's not spicy. Those green chilies were not jalapenos, but you definitely get the flavor of the green chilies, and it cuts back on the sweetness of the brownie, which I really like. It adds a savory element to it, which just makes it really interesting. These are definitely still sweet. They definitely taste like a brownie, but they have like a whole new dimension to them when you add the green chilies. I'm surprised at how well the flavors work together. I do, however, think it would be really interesting if these brownies did have some more heat to them. Like, I wish the green chilies were just a little bit spicy. But if I made these again, maybe I would chop up a little bit of a jalapeno and mix those in also. That would bring a little bit of heat to it and just kind of, like Emerald used to say, just kind of kick it up a notch. So that's how you can make green chili brownies in a toaster oven. I hope this video was helpful for you. If it was, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to this channel if you'd like to see what else we can make in this small appliance. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye.
When you make green chili brownies, use a can of chilies and they're liquid. When you eat green chili brownies, you may find you are addicted.